Yo, what's going on, man? My name is Joseph Martinez, aka 11 Son. Welcome back to another episode of the Blood Brothers podcast. I'm here with my brother and my co-host, young Kingdom Kraze, and y'all know how we get shit started, man. Fresh new 16s, fresh new freestyles, fresh new verses, fucking penmanship every week. And Kraze, go get it started, man. Great beat selection, by the way. Let's get it in.
She want the whole thing, I want my whole thing. Maybe for one night, if nothing, okay, I'll call my old flame. We get it poppin', I'll start the foreplay. I'm stuck in no ways, I need to turn page. I need to evaluate, will I bounce back? But I always, the crib lit, cut the lights off in the hallway. Save me some money, okay, picture me bowling, no frame. They tried to find me, but it got paid. I had change stacked away, yeah. They tried to starve me, but I just say they tried to hate me, but I love hate, They tried to starve me, but I just ate. They tried to starve me, but I just say they tried to hate me, but I love hate. They tried to hate me, but I love hate. They tried to starve me, but I had change and it got paid. I had stacked away. I had change stacked away. Stacked away, tapped away. On the pathway. Pathway. You can't stray my pathways. Pathway. I act like me Hathaway.
How does it feel to be the champ?
Feels pretty good. It feels familiar.
Does feel pretty good. Alright, homie. That's the way that ended. That sounded like a really like it's hard for me to do that. To rap like that.
Slow
like
like
you
that?
just rapped, but bounce back. That's really hard for me to do. It's hard in general, I think, to do. I don't think that people really realize it's really easy to rap like really fast like these people. Like, you know what I mean? It's to have a like I think like the regular pace for like hip hop beats is really high nowadays. So like the BPM rate, you know what I mean? So it's like people are like faster. So like to bring it back to that's real smooth. That's real classic. You know what I mean? Shit like that always so smooth like that's classic because you have to be saying something. You know what I mean? You have to be saying something. You can't rap slow like that and be fucking saying bullshit. You know what I mean?
I always like that type of flow. You know what I mean? Like slower.
Yeah.
Fire.
Slow pace. Love making.
Like
it's like love making.
Just like it's more vibey, like more mellow.
Yeah.
More of a
Smoking
chill,
shit.
Yeah, more of a
Smoke
chill
a million
shit.
blunts to this type of
Just
shit.
my personality.
Yeah.
That's my shit.
You like it slow? Like to take everything with ease?
Like to enjoy every minute.
Not a boy. No wonder. When I was pouring this shot right now, I was washing. I'm gonna bring something up. Right now, it literally just happened like 10 minutes ago. I was washing this shot glass, and I didn't know how to scrub it, what to scrub it with. And this dude grabs the little scrubby, like the handle, the stick.
Oh my god!
And I'm holding the glass, and he's like, "Here."
I said,
Don't
grab
try
it,
to
homie.
Don't try to stick it in while I'm holding
say
Don't try to stick it in while I'm holding it.
Pause.
The fuck is going on?
Add it.
I had to mention it. That was crazy what you did.
I figured you were gonna take it out of my hand and then start using it. Yo,
I just put it in.
I said, yo, fam, this is how it works, homie.
I don't know, man. I don't wash dishes.
You don't wash dishes?
It's a woman's job.
That is a woman's job.
I'm fucking around.
Too.
I'm too lit right now. I'm too excited. I'm too pumped up. I feel like I haven't existed this past couple of weeks, bro.
Why is that?
For one, my work schedule's fucked. That's played a big factor. I work 1-to-1 like every day, or 2-to-1, or 2-to-12. It's like I'm at work all day long, 5 days a week, and then come the weekend, it's like I have like 48 hours to exist, and I have to sleep sometime. I have to, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. It's been fucking me up a little bit. And, like, that kind of pours into everything, you know what I mean? Like, I can't have no time out. I haven't worked out, you know what I mean? I haven't fucking done anything. I've just been working, literally. So, it's like, I mean, it's good because it's good money, but I don't always want to be forced into a position to risk, like, my well-being for money, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I mean, I get it. I guess we have to do what we have to do sometimes, you know what I mean? Fuck it, thug it out, which was what I've been doing. But, you know, after a while, it takes a toll. I have to make a change after a while doing shit like that.
Oh, yeah. Shit gets tiring, man.
Yeah.
Doing the same shit.
It's got to be worth it, though. You got to make it worth it. You got to make it worth it.
You got to have faith that one day it's not going to be like this. Just keep working hard, though.
Yeah, just keep working hard.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Because even if you stop, I mean, you can't feel bad about yourself or anything like that, because at the end of the day, the world is gonna continue on.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna walk outside and you're gonna see a lady walking to the mailbox, a guy walking his dog, somebody pulling out of their car and driving somewhere. The world nothing stops.
Mm-mm.
You can't go outside and think that everybody's gonna, like, the world's gonna stop because you're so exhausted from doing what you're trying to do. That's what you wanted. It's gonna take that. You know what I mean? That's what you signed up for. Like, so. I mean, I try my best not to complain, and I voice it a lot, so it sounds like I'm complaining a lot, but it is fucking tiring. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to fall in love with the journey. So that's been a big thing for me lately. I'm really trying to fall in love with the journey. I'm trying to fall in love with it because...
With the process?
Yeah. Instead of hating or, like, fucking... Just, it all kind of boils down for me, like, just being lazy, kind of. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of factors play into it. Like I said, I haven't been... I've been working a lot, so I haven't been eating right. You know, I've been eating out a lot. Like, so... That's not good for you either. Fast food and shit, pick up and blah, blah, blah. It's not good for you either.
Mm-mm.
Depletes your energy. So it's like there's a bunch of different things you have to do to when you get to the point of you breaking, kind of like saying like, oh, fuck, I have to do all this shit, blah, 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 to that point where you're wanting to complain. There's a bunch of things around you that you can do, like around it that you can do to make that moment like seem a little bit better. You know what I mean? You eat better, you work out, blah, blah, blah. You have a better attitude about it. You know, attitude. You have a better attitude about the other shit. Attitude is very important.
Attitude is very important.
The way you're going to look at everything. You know, you can't do... You're never going to get anywhere fucking being a fucking bitch and complain about fucking every little thing that you're going to have to do. You know what I mean? What the fuck do you expect? Like, so... I mean, not to say it so aggressively like that, but...
That's how I've been feeling, too. I've been feeling like, yo, no more words.
Yeah.
No more words from me anymore.
Yeah, you know what Cedric told me? He told me that he doesn't want to be inspired anymore. I don't want to be motivated anymore. I don't want to just keep getting inspired and motivated. I want to be disciplined. I want to put a plan into action and stick to a schedule. Actually work on something. You know what I mean? Like he was telling me like, and I felt that. I felt like, you know, you do need inspiration, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, there's sometimes I'll read something or I'll hear something. I'll just hear somebody say the slightest thing. Even if it's fucking like a conversation, people walking by, I hear something that sticks. I'm like, oh, shit, you know what I mean? Spark something and you get inspired to go and then you do something.
Mm-hmm. But
it's that actually doing something. You can be inspired all day long. You know, you can be motivated all damn day long. But you also have to be, like, decisive. You also have to be confident. You also have to, you know what I mean? You have to also be all these other things in order to take a plan of action for whatever you're being, for whatever you're trying to do. You know what I mean? So.
Well, yeah, you still have to do the work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
But I get what he's saying when he says, like, I'm tired of being just inspired and motivated. Like, I want to do something, you know what I mean? Because somebody can tell you good words all damn day long. At the end of the day, they're just gonna be words to you if you're not all these other things, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you're not taking care of everything else or putting attention toward everything else rather than just being happy and like just being motivated, like then where do you go from here? It's like, where do you go from here after being motivated? Okay, now what's the next step? You know what I mean? And it's being able to do that. Yeah, being able to take on the workload. So, and I also liked what you said one time. You said that you don't believe in what was it? Willpower? That willpower doesn't exist?
Oh yeah.
Because you were saying that like you've always had it. So to say you've never had, I don't have the willpower to do something. It's not that you don't have the willpower. It's within you. It's just that you're not all these other things to muscle that out. You know what I mean? To muscle that willpower out of you. You've always had it. Everybody can have the willpower to do something. It's not that you don't have it. It's all these other factors that don't play into that. You know what I mean?
Willpower is just to me. Willpower is just a word, like a word. You know what I mean? It's not really
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
It's not really a thing. Yeah, it's not really a thing because they say the best way to stop doing something is to just stop, and the best way to start doing something is to just do it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't take anything at all, but just to do it,
just to fucking do it, yeah,
or not do it. So you're gonna stop doing it. Whatever you want to stop doing it, you're gonna stop, and then you're gonna give all your credit to this thing that doesn't exist. I had the willpower.
Yeah. It wasn't that.
Like,
it was you.
That,
that goes to like giving yourself credit for shit. You know what I mean? Understand that it's you that's gonna have to do this, and that's cool. The other day, I saw something on my homie Joe Anthony's story. Shout out to Joe Avi, man. He was saying that he understands that he understands that it has to be him that understands shit. You know, a lot of people are not gonna understand a lot of things. So when you're going through this process, even if it's the people that you love, when they don't understand certain things about the process and how to be everything that. Like, say everything you're trying to do, you're trying to be greater than yourself, right? But that means a lot. That means being able to understand that not everybody's going to be on the same page as you, even if it's people that you love. But it's being understanding in the fact that that's fine. This is part of it. You know what I mean? They're not going to understand, but that's okay. Even though it hurts me a little bit to think that someone that's close to me can see me putting in all this effort, doing all this work, day after day, doing this shit to try to better myself. They don't understand the sacrifices, or they don't understand certain things about it. But everything that goes into how you have to have your mental to be able to do those types of things, they don't understand. So, but that has to be okay. Like, you know what I mean? It has to be. You can't blame them. You have to be the bigger person because you're bigger than yourself. So you have to be the bigger person in certain situations and say, that's fine that they don't understand. I'm doing this for me. So I'm still going to show love to them. I'm still going to be there for them. And even if they don't, understand on a certain aspects of what I do, who am I to have any type of resentment, or who am I to think any way of it? You know what I mean? I'm bigger than everything. So let me just continue with the journey. Let me just complete the mission still. You know what I mean?
You gotta get your mind, you gotta get your head straight, your mind straight, your mental. Like if people or things are gonna prevent you from getting your mental straight, then sometimes you have to step away and just, even though you love these people, you have to just step away and just get it right. That's like I struggle with that because of time. Because I'm away a lot, like I'm by myself a lot. And I'm like, because I don't feel like I'm in the right mental space to be around these certain people. So, and it hurts me like, yo, I can't be there, but this is what's best for me right now. And it's got to happen. I got to get through this now for later on I can show up.
And you got to know that.
But then I'd be feeling like I'm wasting a lot of time. But then I can't think of it like that.
No. There is no waste of time when you're bettering yourself. When you're doing everything that for bettering yourself, I feel like there is no waste. I feel like that all the time. I feel like I'm wasting time all the damn time. But then I really think about what I'm doing with my time, and it's like, yeah, I'm not physically doing nothing. Or I'm not physically acting on something, but I'm doing the little things. You know what I mean? In situations where like I find myself getting an attitude with a coworker, right? It's like I can feel myself about to snap on a dude. You know what I mean? I'm about to say, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? About to be like, to press the issue about something, but I hold myself back because I don't need any more anger in my life. I don't need any of that. This guy probably has this, and that, like the same way everybody, you know what I mean? I can't get mad at him for not understanding what he's doing wrong. That's not, you know what I mean?
You are anger.
he is anger. He's making me anger. He's making me fucking furious. But that's what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to not get mad at certain shit, or people tell me certain things because they just don't get it. You said that because you don't get it, or you said it that way to me because you don't get it. You obviously don't get it. Because I'm a person that does with certain shit. So when you say things to me, or when you do this to me, or you see, you know what I mean? I want to snap at you, and I want to take something in it. I want to hold it against you, but I have to understand that I have to be understanding in the fact that that's not, you just don't get it. So that's fine. Let me not even hold anything. Let me not even say anything to you. Let me just continue about my day because I know what just happened here. You know what I mean? You said that because of this or this and that, or but probably because of this and that. It doesn't really even matter at the end of the day. But I do like small things like that. So when I think about like I'm not wasting my time, I'm working on things day by day. You know what I mean? I'm working on things. Let me not try to do this day, or like I want to buy a tree, but let me not do it this day. Actually, let me put the $30 I was gonna spend on tree this day. Let me actually just transfer that to my savings. You know what I mean? So it's like I spent $30 anyways, type shit. I'm doing things like this on a daily. So like when I start to think like I'm wasting time, I'm like, let me just give myself some credit for the things that I have been doing. You know what I mean? Because it's not gonna fucking happen overnight. This is a lifelong journey. So I gotta stop thinking I'm wasting time because it's day by day, it's little by little. This whole week I was saying to myself, because I've been having a lot of downtime at work, so I'm like, I'm gonna clean out my trunk. You know what I mean? I have a bunch of shit in my trunk. I'm gonna just clean it out. I have the time. And then the whole day will go by and I'll be like, shit, I didn't do nothing at work but watch YouTube videos all day. I fucking didn't even think about my trunk. What's wrong with me? You know what I mean?
Gotta clean the trunk, homie. The other day I got a flat tire on the way to work. So I'm changing the tire on the freeway.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, I'm off this side of the road. I'm off this side of the freeway, and I'm changing the tire, and then it starts raining.
Oh shit!
Hard. Pause. And then you want to start thinking, what the
start
fuck?
Looking around.
So what the hell's going on here?
Yeah.
But you can't, You
just got to say these things happen.
And sometimes I feel like one of these days I'm gonna explode because I keep saying that.
Yeah.
I keep saying
that's a bad habit, man.
What do you mean?
To think like, what the fuck?
No. I keep thinking, oh, it's okay. We'll get through it. And then another thing arises, and then I say, okay, it's okay, we're going to get to it.
So it's just a bunch of boiled up aggression at the end of the day.
Okay, we're going to get to it, and we're going to get to it, and we're going to get to it. And one of these days, I'm going to say, yo.
I ain't getting through shit. Yeah.
You got to be like, what the fuck? What the hell, man? That's how I've been feeling.
I feel that too. Because it's like, how longer can I? But I think that.
But that's just life. That's just.
But
life.
I think it's okay to feel like it's okay to be angry. You know what I mean?
You are angry.
Yeah, but it's okay. You know what I mean? That's fine. Get it out of your system.
Yeah, gotta go somewhere.
Yeah. So I think that's okay to be frustrated in a situation. It's a frustrating situation. You know what I mean? You're trying to get to you already have to drive. Driving's already a fucking stress. I hate driving. I hate driving so much. I can't wait till I have a driver. If I ever have a driver, we going everywhere. Let's go. I like, let's go to the smoke shop just to buy stupid shit. Or let's go here just because I don't have to drive anymore. I can sit in the back and fucking work on shit or something.
One time I took an Uber to work because the traffic, and
you didn't want to deal with it.
I get upset.
Yeah. Let this fool deal with it.
Yeah, and then I slept. So I got another whole hour of sleep.
Yeah.
Homie just dropped me off right in the front. Have a nice day. And I was like, damn, this is how it feels to get chauffeured.
Yeah.
It's fire. Need a driver. That'd be
I don't think there's anything wrong with like, you know, like when people like
if it relieves stress, like I mean, if you have paper like that to have a driver because you don't want to be driving and parking.
Do it.
I mean, if that's something that relieves stress for you, and
it's also a time saver.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
You know, one time, what do you think about this? So, like, you know how, like, okay, so like on the subject of like service, like getting services to make your life easier once you have bread.
Mm-hmm.
One time, I was at an event at like a nice place. I knew the person that was hosting it, and it was like in Scottsdale and shit. It was like it was a nice little venue, and they had Mexican people there, like cooking like the food, like cooking tacos and shit. And I low key and the people that were hosting the event were Mexican. So I low key something in me like kind of got mad. Like I don't know why. Something in me kind of got like, why the fuck? Like, you know, I don't know. Like it kind of made me mad that here's this family, a Mexican family that has the money to do all this and be comfortable, and there's a bunch of nice shit going on. They have nice clothes, there's nice cars. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And but yeah, like. I don't know, something about me hiring Mexican, like, I don't want to say like servants, but like service, you know what I mean? I don't know. It was something about me kind of got like, it irked me a little bit because I was like, why do this to, why? But everybody's forced into a position, and if you have it like that, they're probably paying them good. You know what I mean? I thought like they're probably paying them good. Hopefully, I pray to God that they paid them good, or else I'm going to be so pissed. But I was like, hopefully they're paying them good. You know what I mean? It's probably somebody they know. It's good business for them. Everybody's in a certain situation where they have to do something. You know what I mean? To feed their families. So it's like, but something in, you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? Like it just irked me a little bit. Like it's just like, I hate that nobody's like helping them, like bringing the tables. Like I don't know, like so, you know what I mean? Because it was like an older Mexican family that was cooking and shit, like older wife and an older husband. So I'm like.
I mean,
it like hurt me. It hurt me a little bit. You know what I mean? To see that.
Yeah, but it's perspective. I always said that if I or when I have a business, right, and I'm in charge of the hiring, if there's someone brown that comes in and someone not brown, and they have the same qualifications. I'm gonna hire the brown person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's what they were doing. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would expect somebody in the party to try to make their life easier.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So like when like I was like, let me help with an ice chest, like you know what I mean, or something.
Then again, they're getting paid for it.
Yeah, they are. But I'm just saying. It's I guess it's all perspective, but like I wanted to like do something for, you know what I mean? Do you guys need help? Or like when you close up, I'll take the canopy down. I'll help you like with it. Like don't worry. Like I don't know. That's just something about me. I was like I don't like that you have to do this. Like kind of, you know what I mean? You should be here with us. I don't even know you, but you just like look like my tia. So like fucking, I wish I could have you here with us, partying and drinking and having a good time. You know what I mean? It just kind of, and I'm sure they have their moments with their family where it's like that, but I'm just saying it kind of hurt me a little bit, kind of irked me. Like it just was like, I wish this wasn't happening. But if, like how you just said, if I ever get the bread to, you know what I mean, have like a chef and a service and a driver and this and that, yeah, it would probably be mostly predominantly
your own,
my own people.
Because you want to help them out because.
Yeah, not even necessarily just Mexican.
Because if you were to
and I want to treat them good.
When you go in for the interview and there's going to be some a white guy, they're going to pick the white guy.
You know what's so fucking crazy? I went into to an interview for a solar company. I was going to do marketing for them, and I went in and. Oh my God! It was an open interview, right? So there was a bunch of different positions that applied, and everybody got interviewed all at once. And I pull up, right? I'm dressed nice, you know what I mean? And I go to the guy and I shake his hand, and everybody's already kind of sitting at the table. And he goes, "Oh, are you here for the installation?" And I was like, "What?" I said, "What?" I said, "No, bro. I'm here for the marketing position." Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, of course. You're a handsome guy. You're a handsome guy. Yeah. The fuck you mean, bitch? I know I'm handsome, motherfucker. I could be doing. What the fuck are you talking about? Instantly, you know. But that was just the first jump. So I already go in with a chip on my shoulder. You know what I mean? I already don't like you. I already don't like this company. You know what I mean? I already don't fuck with you. I want to get on this company and make as much money as I can. I want to finesse you, motherfuckers. I want to do something where I could finesse you or some shit. You know what I mean? Now, like, that's where anger goes for me. I try to, like, it's diabolical. You know what I mean? But, anyways, so the interview happens, right?
You're a wild boy.
And everybody's asked a series of questions. And everybody answers the questions so, like, stupid. Like, just so basic. Like, so, like, AI robot. Like, they asked the sales guy, what's one of your ambitions? What do you love? Blah, blah, blah. He's, sales. You know, I love sales. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
You don't love sales.
I don't love sales. You know what I mean? But I get it. You have to spit. That's it. To me, I don't like that. Like, I get it. You have to have that mindset. I get it. You have to have that mindset. You want to get the job. You need to feed your family. You need to get off your feet. You need to do whatever you got to do. So you need this job. I'm going to say whatever I have to say to get this fucking sales job. I love sales. Sales is my life. I live and breathe sales. When I'm brushing my teeth, it's sales, homie. So it's like, I get it. You say what you got to say.
Sales. I
shit sales. I piss sales. You know what I mean? But
jeez.
To me, I want to give you I want to actually give you an answer. You know, so every time they ask me a question, I was like, oh, well, I love people. I like people. I love people. I say I hate them a lot, but I guess the one thing that you hate is just an extreme of love, right? So I guess if the one thing I always hold, if I was always saying,
wait, you're saying this?
Yeah. I'm saying this during the interview. So I'm like,
what'd you say?
I said, because sometimes I say I think I hate people, but but hate is just an extreme of love. I said, hate is just an extreme of love, right? It's like hot and cold. So I understand. So I think the one thing I do is I love people, and I'm just getting to understand them. And I guess my introduction to people wasn't so bad. So I guess that's why I started off negative. But now that I'm, venturing out more into the world and I meet new people and new places, I think I've grown to love them, and that's why, and we need people, we need each other. So I like when a group of people could come together to make something happen, because it's hard to do. And that was my answer, you know what I mean? And everybody's just looking at me like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Because how you started off, homie, I hate people.
Yeah, I don't fucking, what am I supposed to love all you motherfuckers? I don't know you. You know what I mean? This could be a part of the simulation. You getting information from me.
It's just a crazy thing to say, though.
But I just something about, like, I don't know. So, like, I answer all the questions, and at the end of the interview, maybe this was just to get me away or anything, because I never got a call back from them motherfuckers. But they go,
I don't call him back. He hates people.
I was the first one to leave. I was the first one to leave, and because at the end of all the questions, he goes, "Oh, okay." And he was writing notes down and everything, and we even took a personality test.
He's like, he hates people.
We took a personality test, and I was like one of the only people in that thing. Me and this one other guy, not the sales guy, that were like tested as like leadership type shit. You know what I mean? Like they have their own personality test that they have like through their web, like they developed in certain questions and supposed to blah blah blah, but. So he goes, here, He goes, here, write your number on this piece of paper. Write your name and number on this piece of paper. And you'll be expecting a call from Tracy or whatever the fuck that works at the front desk. And you'll be hearing back from her for your second interview. Mm-hmm. And he goes, thank you. He goes, thanks for your time. He goes, I don't want to waste any of your time. He goes, so at this portion of the interview, you can go if you want. So in front of everybody, he told me that in front of everybody. And I just kind of looked around and I was like, all right. So I wrote this shit down when I left. But I never heard back from them. So I don't know. But I don't know. I'm just saying, like, that mentality of, like, I don't know. I don't think that's my world. You know, that's what makes me think that's not, I can't, like, that's not my world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need to be doing something with it where I can connect to people. You know what I mean? It's so hard to get a group of people to come together to make something happen. Like, just recently I've been applying to, like I told you earlier, that I was applying to film schools and shit. And as I'm talking to the administration's office, like I submitted, I got in, and blah, blah, blah. And they started setting me up with all this information, this film school in Florida. And and she asked me, like, what's your favorite thing about, like, why film? Like, what do you love about film? And I said, well, I like that a bunch of people are grouping together and putting in their hardest effort and pouring themselves into one person's idea, essentially. You know what I mean? Because a movie is essentially one person or a couple people's just idea that they thought from their head and wrote it down and had the skills to write it down, had the skills to articulate their ideas on paper and get it to somebody, to get it to all these other people that fucked with the idea. They want to make it happen. You know what I mean? It's like getting a point across. A bunch of people are working together to get these one people's point across because they fuck with it so hard. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's what I love about, like, filmmaking, and that's why I want to venture into it, because it's, like, so hard to. That's such what a dope thing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's everybody plays a part. Everybody's like, nah, what
do you think about the Dahmer on Netflix? The Dahmer series, Flames.
Jeff, a wild boy, man. Jeff is a wild boy.
The homie that's playing Jeff.
Hard. What's his name? Evan Peters. Yeah, Evan Peters.
Evan Peters.
Yeah.
Good job, Evan Peters.
All right, boy.
Yeah, that was fire.
You're the best.
You're
the best Jeffrey Dahmer out there.
Yeah, he just looks too much like him and shit. And he's fire with the acting. It's like the perfect the cast. It's perfect. When
the last episode I just watched was the one where, did you finish it already? You watched all of them?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't finished it yet. The part I just watched was that where the cop is telling him he did it because it was a race thing. He's telling him, you moved into a predominantly black neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
Because of that, you targeted. Yeah. You targeted. It would be easier to get away with there. But he's like, what are you talking about?
He's like, this is all I can afford.
I was just poor, homie. Like, I had to live there. What do you think about that?
He's a scam.
Yeah.
Maybe he would have did it anywhere he went, but
yeah.
But that's where he did it.
Motherfucker was doing it in his grandmama's house. Bro, come on. You can't do that in grandma's house. You do that in Nana's house, bro?
That's wild.
You can't do that in my Nana's house.
Nah.
Don't bring that shit around my Nana's house.
Nana. She was trying to save the boy.
She was trying to save the boy. That's a real Nana.
That's
a real Nana.
She knew something was wrong with that dude.
That's a real Nana.
Ever since the
Shout
mannequin.
Shout out to Nanas.
Spoiler alert! If you haven't seen it, fast forward this part. But when the mannequin, you saw the mannequin part?
Yeah, I saw the mannequin part.
But the grandma?
She didn't know. She threw that shit away.
She threw it away.
She said, get this fucking shit
She
out
said,
of
why
my
do you
house.
have that, Jeff? Why do you have that, Jeff?
Have the mannequin, Jeff.
He was pissed. He wanted to beat his Nana's ass.
He was angry. He wasn't human. Bro, he was like a fucking...
I was watching his dad's interviews on
I don't know whether or not to feel bad for his dad or not. His dad was like kind of like a piece of shit in his in his early stages of childhood. But,
well, I wouldn't say that, but I mean,
he wasn't the greatest father. He left him alone for 3 months and didn't contact him, thinking he was with his mom, and he had his, you know what I mean? That was kind of, you know what I mean? That was kind of fucked up.
When he left the house?
When he just dipped, got with a new bitch, and didn't come back for 3 months. Then his mama dipped, and he came back, and this motherfucker's getting drunk as hell.
Because he didn't know the mom was going to dip out.
Yeah, he didn't know, but
he felt bad because he never checked back in.
Yeah, as an old man, he feels bad for all this shit. So you're like thinking, like, damn,
he thinks it's his fault.
I don't know. I mean, it kind of was in a way. You know what I mean?
I don't think so.
I mean, it plays a part into why he is the way he is.
Because of the dad?
A little bit.
What about the mom?
Yeah, the mom was.
I think the mom was more crazier than the dad.
Yeah. Like the mom made him like that. But
she was out there saying there's UFOs and shit.
She was the Alex Jones of her time.
She was on the porch smoking cigarettes, saying there's UFOs out here.
She was telling the truth.
I know, she was right.
They should have believed her. If they believed her, it would have all went different.
But she was addicted to pills.
They could have went on camping trips with telescopes, and Dahmer would have been into stars instead of fucking taxidermy.
I'm surprised that homie didn't believe her because he was a scientist, wasn't he?
Maybe he was a scientist?
Mm-hmm, that was his job. That's how he was
gone all the time? He was a scientist?
That's why he was able to show his son how to dissect roadkill.
I don't remember what his dad was. But if his dad was a scientist...
He was a scientist.
Maybe he had some inside information about the UFOs that she wasn't supposed to be knowing, so he had to shut her up about it. You think about that scenario.
It's a plot twist.
That's the prequel.
Parents. What's wild is the neighbor was calling the cops and calling there's something going on here.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yo.
And they said, no, it's just some gay shit.
That shit was making me so mad, bro. That shit was making me so mad. Well, it's because gay shit was so new. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gay shit was so new, so they didn't... and that was when, like, the AIDS epidemic was going around. Everybody thought you just got AIDS from being around gay people. So you just thought they was like...
They just wanted to get out of there.
It's like, yo, we ain't trying to be real. That's just some gay shit. That's all they ever said. No, we ain't trying to fuck with that. But like, yo, you're a fucking police officer, motherfucker. Investigate, homie. That's bullshit, bro. I bet there's still cops that probably do the same shit now. They're all the same.
Yeah.
Well, majority of them are all the same.
The police?
At least what they've shown, attitude-wise, or like, you know, mentality-wise when it comes to shit like that. I wouldn't be surprised if...
They're a big gang.
I wouldn't be surprised if the police today would go into a low-income neighborhood. If somebody called the police on somebody and some gay shit was happening or some shit in that room, they'd be like, oh, yeah, it's just some LGBT shit. We're not going to fuck with it. That's equivalent to nowadays. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm just saying it's equivalent to what they say nowadays. But, I don't know, man. Either way, fuck those police. Idiots.
Oh, yeah.
When the 14-year-old boy, come on. You got to see he's 14. You got to see it.
And you see at the end of the show, they showed the boy's ID.
I haven't finished it.
No.
Oh, at the end of the episode?
I think at the end of the episode. Or at the end of the series, they show
the part where the dad looks at Dahmer's dad.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He felt it in his soul at that point. He's like, you see the way he's looking at me? You see the way Jeff is on some shit. That boy Jeff is on some shit.
It was real then.
Yeah, that's why he asked him. He was like, Jeff, why did you molest that boy?
Yeah. But they let that motherfucker get away with too much shit, man.
Yeah. I would have beat his ass.
He's just like, oh, it's just bad meat. Oh,
he needed to get his ass beat more.
It's just bad meat.
That dude at the little prostitute house, the little whorehouse.
What is it called?
The bathhouse?
The bathhouse.
Yeah.
The bathhouse is crazy.
The bathhouse is crazy. That's a crazy thing to exist. I was like, this type of shit exists? This is fucking nuts. Where were they again? I forget where it takes place.
Missouri.
Missouri?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Missouri. I ain't never going to Missouri.
Some wild shit.
If I'm from Missouri, I'm moving out of there after this documentary drops. So you see the documentary, what it did to our city, how it represents our city? I'm out of here. I'm going to Phoenix.
I was on Twitter earlier, and I open up Twitter, and I see fucking a big-ass seal from the ocean fucking flapping on the sidewalk.
What?
You seen that video?
A seal from the ocean?
Yeah.
On the sidewalk. I've never seen this video.
Fucking funny as fuck, man. He's flapping his ass down the sidewalk. And somebody said in Florida. And I was like, oh, fuck. No wonder.
Seal?
I just closed the app. I closed the app. Oh my God.
How the fuck did the seal get in the motherfucking...
They were saying because of the hurricane.
Oh, it was in Florida?
That's what people were saying in the comments.
Oh, damn.
Damn,
what a fucked up day to be a seal, homie. You're swimming in your neighborhood, in your fish neighborhood. You're down the block. You're at the fish corner store buying some fish dutches to smoke some fish tree. And you're just chilling and fucking to smoke some seaweed. So what's another plant?
Some sea moss.
Some sea moss. You're down there smoking sea moss. You're smoking Dr. CBC moss down there. And all of a sudden you're swooped up and you're in some other hood, homie, some other dimension. Technically some other dimension, some other hood. You don't know what the fuck. block now, homie.
Damn.
You're on the streets of Florida.
Could have been a walrus. A walrus?
Oh, it says no, this is not from Hurricane Ian.
People go viral claiming or joking that they saw ocean walk. The video has tens of thousands of retweets and more than 15 million views. So, is it real? Does this video show in 2020?
It was fake.
That motherfucker was on. He was in Chile. They got the whole army. Oh my God, they got the whole Chilean army.
The Chilean Navy and local community helped the seal return.
Damn, to get the homie back in the ocean?
They got the whole Chilean army. Isn't this in Chile?
Oh, it was Fugazi?
It's not Fugazi. It was real, but it was in Chile. But I guess they be doing that out there.
That's wild.
They be on that type of shit out there. They had the whole army.
It's a big ass fucking creature.
It was fucking big. Damn, seals are fucking huge.
But somebody saw that shit. Somebody videotaped it when they went outside.
You think you could ride them when they do that?
Oh, well, I don't know. Somebody went outside the front door and that motherfucker was flapping his ass down the street.
Rub their eyes.
That shit is fun. Imagine seeing that shit. That shit is hilarious.
Honey, pinch me. Or how do you? Do they speak English in Chile or do they speak Chilean?
I'm sure they speak Chilean.
So what is it?
Chilean.
How do you say "pinch me, I'm dreaming" in Chilean?
You don't. They don't have words like that.
Pinch me, pinch me.
Pinch me. Damn. You can't be saying shit like that. Get canceled by the Chileans.
Oh my God. Why do they? Why
the fuck did they have walruses? What the fuck?
Seal.
The fuck is seals doing in Chile?
Walrus are the ones with the stick, with the tusks. That's a force to be reckoned with. That's a mammoth. A mammoth fucked a seal. Back in the day in Chile, a mammoth was walking around And here comes one of these street seals. These are street seals, and they fucked. That's how it came about. I read about that.
Read about that one? No, that was down in Arky.
No, that's a mammoth. Pulled out its thing. A woman seal, said, "I never seen anything like that before." So she had to get with it. She's already on the streets. Back then, there was no army to capture them.
Thick.
She was slim, thick for the mammoth liking. You know, that's how things come about. I think seals give birth. Like, I don't think they have eggs. They're
eggs. Or are they fucking?
What's the word?
Of the bird family?
Well, they're on the fucking street. I wouldn't be surprised if one day they fucking take off.
They have pouches.
We gotta get them off the streets.
They have pouches like kangaroos.
We gotta get seals off the streets. If they start learning how to fly, that's a whole other problem. You gotta seal shit.
Chile is wild.
You ain't getting seal shit off your car.
Why do you think women love to watch serial killers in that type of genre? Murder shit. Murder docs and serial killer docs. That's women's shit.
I think for the same reason that they like reality shows.
They like to put the puzzles, the pieces together.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just drama. At the end of the day, that's entertaining. Mm-hmm. That's why anybody watches any of that shit. Just entertaining drama for you. It's other outside of your drama. It's like, oh shit, what's going on with this motherfucker? Oh, this, and that, this shit. And then, but with
they love drama.
But serial killers, like, this shit actually happened. You know what I mean? So it's like, holy shit. You know, it's like the ultimate version of that.
Yeah. They love shit that's going on. They love drama.
What's all that whoop-de-whoop, blase blah.
They love it.
He say, she say. Oh my God.
What happened? What's going on?
You know that song? Yeah. Cut You Off, that Kendrick song.
No, I'm
oh yeah. That's them. All right, man. Well, I wanted to ask you.
What you want to ask me?
This is what I'm gonna ask you. What makes you what's something that always gets that frustrated, angry reaction out of you? Like, what's the one thing that always gets you? What's the one scenario, one thing that never ceases to get that shit out of you?
I don't really get too angry at things that occur, on a daily. I just bottle it in and
come on.
I'll just tuck it away and then it'll But I think I'm getting better at it by doing activities and shit. Pause. Like going to the gym and shit. Yeah. Because it's gotta come out somehow. But most of the time, I pick and choose what I'm gonna get angry about. Like if it's, if you gotta pick and choose, if you stop and say, yo, I'm gonna pick and choose if I'm gonna be angry about this, then you're probably not even angry anymore about it.
You can,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's got to be a healthy way to let all that shit out. You can't always just bottle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you said, working out. That's a good way to let it out, and that's why sometimes I think my whole mental thing is going kind of fucking up too. Because I haven't gotten a chance to work out. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've been working a lot, so I haven't gotten a chance to really do anything. So it's I just have all this feeling. I'm just wrapped around all this feeling, all these emotions. I'm just wrapped around them all day long. Nothing to do with them.
Before I would before I would bottle it in, I'll tuck it away. Things that because everyday life, some shit's gonna happen. It's gonna make some shit's gonna happen that's gonna give you the right to be angry about it. And I'm I'm just not gonna get angry about this. Before I'll be I'm not gonna get angry about this. And I'll just tuck it. But then
after time,
I didn't put it nowhere.
Scenarios.
I didn't put it nowhere. You know what I mean? I wasn't going to the gym. I wasn't
After so many of those scenarios where you just tucked it, there's gonna be one that
it's gonna be a time an episode where it's gonna come
all
out.
of that's gonna come out at once. Yeah, that's not.
It's gonna come out deranged. Yeah. It's not gonna make sense when it comes out.
No one know.
Yeah. And just anger in itself is interesting thing. If you research,
it can work in your advantage, definitely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's worked, and it's been proven to work in people's advantage. But you hear so many stories like
something you got to do.
Somebody was rejected this, or somebody was that, made somebody this and that, and there's a whole story about how that person achieved greatness. But like, yeah, I have a thing with anger too. Like, I mean, like you've known me my whole life. So like, as a kid, I was like very emotional, very angry. But my main emotion was probably anger. You know what I mean? Always just an episode of anger.
You were an angry little boy.
I was angry, and but now like, and it kind of seeped its way into like me being a teenager and this and that. But I hit like
what you hit?
I hit like an emotional like breakdown. You know what I mean? Like I broke emotionally at one point. You know what I mean? And
you hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
Emotionally.
Yeah. And that after that, like after feeling that, it was like, what is there to be like angry about anymore?
Yeah.
I have no energy to be angry anymore. I felt the weakest, the lowest I've ever been. There's no point in me being angry. You know what I mean? And some of that is kind of like not healthy. Some of that thinking is not healthy. It can get bad, just like anything.
Mm-hmm.
But part of it is kind of making me think like, I don't know, like how I was saying, like you gotta do the little things. You know what I mean? Taking it day by day. Like it's the small things that I gotta give myself credit for sometimes. Because like even like I find myself in certain scenarios where like I'm gonna get angry now, but I try to hold myself back or understand the situation, why I shouldn't be getting angry. Maybe I will throw a little bit of attitude, but I won't fucking go crazy or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But to me, like that's not like I can't lead with my emotions. You know what I mean? It's not something I should do. Anger, especially when I feel anger,
emotional intelligence.
Exactly. EQ. That's your EQ.
You got to be.
If you can, that's like that's a superpower, bro.
That's a superpower. Yeah.
Like being able to, like in a situation, like if you feel yourself getting angry, but you know this.
Like, I've learned
that's awareness. That's social awareness too. You gotta have a lot of social awareness.
I've learned that after the fact.
After you done caused havoc. Yeah, same. I done caused havoc.
I was like, that was a lot. That was a lot of.
I've done some things in my day that I ain't too proud of.
That's why I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna talk anymore. Like, it's just gonna be action, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. I like to think about the way that where I'm at right now. Is like I'm in a transitional state in my life, right?
You're transitioning?
Yeah. Yo, come on.
Don't do this to me,
We ain't doing this right now.
For the sake of the pod, you're doing it? Or
I'm not trying. No. So check it out. I feel like I'm in a transitional state in my life where it's like I'm going from a contemplational state of mind to it's time to put a plan of action. You know what I mean? Let's start doing shit.
Yeah.
Like, I want to start putting myself, just indulging myself in anything. If it fails, it fails. Who gives a fuck? As long as I'm doing what I love to do.
Mm-hmm. As
long as I'm pursuing this. You know what I mean? I've asked myself questions for so long. I don't want to do that anymore. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. And getting over my anger is going to play a big part in all that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because sometimes I get angry about the fact that how come I'm not doing it? Now I'm indulged in anger. Now anger's taking up too much of my energy and my time.
Yeah.
Just walking around angry and bitter.
You know, I would say that you don't have anything to be angry about.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Because even though I think in abundance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like thinking back on it now, I was blessed with so many things that I let go. That I didn't appreciate at the time. So now I feel like I can't be angry.
Mm-hmm. It makes no sense.
It makes no sense, yeah, because it just doesn't make any sense. I and then now thinking now it's like I don't really need much.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have this want for more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I think that I'm losing that now. It's like I'm losing that want.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Cuz I used to want everything.
Mm-hmm.
I still think deep down I probably still do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like it's not really worth it. It's not, I mean, or maybe it is, but like it really is the little things that matter.
Yeah.
So that's where you pick and choose what you're gonna get angry about, because it really don't matter.
I think with you thinking like that, all the things that you've ever wanted that you say you don't want now, when you think that way and you practice it every day and you put it into your decision, you involve that way of thinking in your decision making and, you know, what you do professionally and this and that, everything you wanted can be acquired, because that's you like respecting the signs of the universe, following, knowing what you have to do, giving yourself the power to do it. You know what I mean? Being your own God in your own world, doing all the little things. Like you just said, the little things matter to you. You know what I mean? So doing all the small things, that proves to me now about you that you know that this is something greater. You know what I mean? So you're picking and choosing your battles. That's something like a king does. That's part of leadership. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's something that an ancient king would do. I can't get angry about this because this is happening and I need to be able to do this. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's something a king does.
That's a small problem. Let's put that on the back burner for now.
Yeah, it pisses me off that happened, but you know what?
There's greater things that
there's a time and a place for everything, and I understand. So let me focus on the mission still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's powerful stuff, bro. I think you should applaud yourself for doing that. And that's what I was saying earlier, like how you have to really give yourself some credit. You know what I mean? We really need to start giving ourselves some credits, understanding our value. Like,
yeah, you gotta pat yourself on the back sometimes.
Yeah.
No one else is gonna do it.
Nobody is gonna do it. You know what I mean? As much I know people have a lot of, you know, there's a lot of people have a strong support system. I know that. But at the end of the day, though, you know, when we leave this earth, we're gonna leave the same way we came in. You know what I mean? Us alone, by ourselves. And the same way we make our decisions, and, you know, of course we have other people's help, but we find it within ourselves to have the ambition to do something. And I don't know, I think if you pat yourself on the back, you'll like, I don't know, it keeps you going. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't need nobody's validation. I did this for me. This is the vision I had. I'm doing it this way. I'm struggling. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm still doing everything that I can possibly do to try and reach my goal. And even when I fail, that's okay, because who says I can't get back up and do it again and try again? You know what I mean? And that's kind of where I'm at, bro. That's why I say, like, I'm in a transitional state to where it's like I'm ready to throw myself into the fire type shit. Like, you know what I mean?
You know what's good about that is the way that you're you're talking to yourself.
Yeah.
Because a lot of it has to do with the way that you think of yourself and how you talk to yourself.
Exactly.
Even in your head, in your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're talking to yourself, you're doing a good job. You know, stay at it, stay at it, stay at it.
You're struggling, but look what you've managed to do still.
Yeah, that's. In doing that, I think you're manifesting what you're pursuing because you're that's part of it. Mm-hmm. How you're talking to yourself.
And it's never too late to get into the game. So you should never let that stop you either. You know what I mean?
Facts.
It's never too late to get into the game.
Never.
Just do it. What the fuck do you have to lose? There's been so much time where, like I said, this whole week, I told myself I was going to clean out my trunk and I was going to read this book, but I never did it. But today I forced myself to. You know what I mean? So at the end of today, I'm going to say, damn, you know what? I got back on my shit. I did what I was going to do in my car, cleaned it out, got it all ready. Because when you're clean, when you have a clean environment, you can think straight. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Think better. The little things matter, just like you said.
That's
so
true.
you do the things for your own personal well-being. Let me clean this shit so that I can fucking think straight. When I get into the car, I don't have no problems. I don't think, oh, look at this fucking car. And then I carry that energy onto the drive in traffic or something. You know what I mean? And energy is fucking strong.
Yeah. I mean, it really is your world. That's what makes this life sacred.
Mm-hmm. That's a good word. Okay. Sacred is a good word.
Is the journey, but you know.
Yeah,
I would be thinking, you know, like in the past, I would be thinking like I was trying to find purpose, you know.
Yeah.
And then I read something that said, you know, don't try to find purpose, try to find meaning.
What you doing?
He said, I think that's true. He said, you can make up a purpose.
Yeah, I think that's true, but I think at the end of the day,
this is my purpose.
All the things that you find meaning in are gonna, at the end of the day, when you're in your grave, they're gonna all look like, you can look at it as like everything that you helped there, everything that you did, that was like your purpose, whatever the main thing of whatever you were leading with your heart, whatever you did and whatever you were interested in, whatever you fucked around with, that ended up being.
If you find what's meaningful, then that would lead to your purpose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you.
Tied in a ribbon.
Yeah, sorry I wasn't doing a good job. Thought I was speaking my mind.
Wait, recall that. Play that back.
And I gotta get interrupted by this fucking guy. And it's crazy. Like, a lot of people like be hating on thinking like that. You know what I mean? But everybody that I know that is like successful or have achieved greatness in their field just weren't afraid to be completely themselves. You know what I mean? So if you feel it within yourself to be the person that says, I'm the king of my own world, let me do this for me, blah, blah, blah. If that's you, then that's you. If that's what you find happiness in, then that's you. You know what I mean? You gotta, everybody that I know that has ever done anything successful, they've always been themselves while they were doing it. So I think people just need to really believe in themselves more. Like go crazy with just bet on yourself. P. Rose this shit. You know what I mean? Go with your gut. Lead with your heart. Carry a chip on your shoulder. Don't forget where you came from. Like, you know what I mean? That's to me. That's what I'm striving for, and that's how I try to carry that's how I'm trying to carry myself. But to be complete in that whole thing, it takes a lot of self work first. You know what I mean? Just like with everything. You're always going to have to work on yourself to be able to become the person that you want to be.
You change every day.
Growth.
You have to know who you are. Is that cliche?
I don't know.
How are you supposed to know who you are when you change every day?
I'm looking more into. I'm looking more. Well, you're always on a search for your better self. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're consistently learning. Sometimes at one point I thought taking a bunch of drugs was good for me. This is what I should be doing. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean. Elaborate.
I just a time where there's just
that?
a time where I felt like that was the best thing for my creativity and the things that I were doing.
Okay.
So let me just indulge myself in this drug world. Let me take it all the time, and then it became an excuse.
Dabble.
Then it became an excuse to do it. You know what I mean? Just on recreationally.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I mean? And now I think what's good for me is something completely different. So it's like, it's not that I changed. I grew from that because at that point I really thought that was good for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So.
Okay, scenario here. Is this going to make you angry because you're anger? Or are you going to feel somewhat some joy because you're getting helped out in what you anyways. You're at the bar.
Serotonin?
You're at the bar. No, you're at a restaurant.
I'm at a restaurant. Okay, so this scenario is supposed to either make me angry or joyful.
You're just. What does this make you feel in the moment?
In terms of angry or joy or happiness?
Just emotionally, I guess.
Okay, I'm at a restaurant. Okay, I walk in. The hostess, table 1. I'm just gonna sit at the bar.
No.
Oh, okay. What am I doing?
Let me do the scenario.
Okay.
Let me do the scenario here.
Sorry.
You walk in to this joint.
Mm-hmm.
You go to the bar, but the bar is full.
Bar's full. Fuck.
So they say, "Hey, I'm sorry, the bar is full.
I have to get a table,
but we have a table right here for you, and it's near the front of the restaurant where they have merchandise for sale." Like merch. The merchandise like merch.
Fuck it, I'm here.
So
yeah, I'll take it.
There's a table. There's another table across from you, and it's like 8 guys deep.
Fucking look at this fucking guys.
In which 2 guys leave. Before they leave,
where are these guys?
They steal some of the merch that you're sitting by, and you see the thieves. Take the merchandise and run out the restaurant.
Bastards.
Now, keep in mind, there's 8 of them, so 2 of them left, and there's 6 left.
Okay. It's fucking kindergarten fucking word problem. Okay. Jimmy had to.
There's 8, 2 left. How many are left? Okay. So
what's up with these 6?
So people go, oh my god, these guys stole merch. Oh my god. Right.
Okay.
Oh my god. So then the manager comes up to you and says, "Sir, I'm sorry to bother you, but which
don't fucking bother.
Can you tell me which table that these people came from that stole the merch, and I'll give you a free beer."
So, somebody stole merch?
Yes, the 2 guys that left.
No. This is what I would say.
Oh, okay.
Oh, somebody stole the merch? I'm sorry. That's terrible. I didn't see.
Yeah. No, yeah, but keep in mind.
That's what I say.
Keep in mind.
Do you guys have cameras?
Keep in mind.
Check the cameras. And then maybe you'll see.
Keep in mind.
And can I get the footage so that I can post it? Uh-oh.
Before he asks you this, a waitress is walking by, and he says, "Sweetheart, get this man a drink." And then
to me?
No, to the server.
Oh.
A server is walking by as he's approaching your table, and he says, "Sweetheart, get this man a drink." She said,
"The drink is mine, though."
Yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah.
So then he's over there and he's talking to you. Mm-hmm. So now it looks like
give me that drink.
And now it looks like you snitched because he's bringing you a drink.
But they got caught?
No, they didn't get caught, but the other people in the restaurant saw too.
Oh, they saw them talking to me. Now I'm getting a free drink.
Now you're getting a free drink, and
so now they want to kill me.
Well, maybe.
Now they want to jump me.
Maybe. That's the scenario. How does that make you? You're getting a free drink, but
I get the fucking free drink. If these motherfuckers got a problem, I say what? What? You mad because I get free drinks? I'm handsome, single by myself. You guys are too intimidating. 6 guys. That's too much testosterone. You guys need to get some girls in your group. Okay?
So they're waiting for you in the parking lot when you get out. Is it worth a free drink?
I just say, you know what? You guys want to beat me up? because I got the free drink and you think I snitched on your homie, you think that, okay, then beat me up. Come in here and try.
No, that happened to me, man.
They beat you up?
No, but homie came over and started talking to me, and I was like, "Oh man, I haven't. I didn't see anything, you know. I didn't see. I was like, get away from me because it's already bad that you're over here.
Yeah.
And then you. I didn't ask for that free drink, and you telling her to bring me a free drink already, thinking I'm gonna tell you which table they come from, and they're still here. So if you throw them out, they're gonna be waiting for me because they're gonna think I told.
Okay.
So I don't want you free. All I wanted was to come here and enjoy my drink at the bar, and now I'm in this.
So you avoided the free drink.
I left. Yeah, I said
you left.
I left the free drink there. Yeah, I got out of there as soon as I could because I knew the consequence.
Can't run away.
You got to be smart.
You can't
So
run
fuck
away.
that. I'm out of here.
Can't run away, man.
I said, I don't want. I said, you know what? Close me out. I got to get out of here before these homies do. Cause
this is too much for me. I'm leaving. That's what you said. Okay.
Follow my gut.
Very social aware. Very socially aware. All right, so I got a scenario for you, Will. After that charade, I have a scenario. Don't mess around with 6 guys, man.
Pause.
I
got in a little pickle. Pause.
Oh my god. Anyways, so check this out. So say you're in a parking lot, and you're in the parking garage.
Oh
right?
no.
And
nothing happens good in the parking lot.
And there's a strip of clubs down yonder. You know what I mean? As soon as you get down, take a right, take a left. You know, there's a strip of clubs. Young people do their thing there. Social gatherings, alcohol, sex. You know what I mean?
God damn. Bathhouse?
And but as you're walking in the parking lot on your way to the elevator, 2 young shorties in their Kia Sonata say,
"This is real specific."
Plate number. So no, they say, hey, you two, young fine gentlemen. They say, hey, you cuties. Hey, you young Mexicans.
Young lads.
Hey, fellow. Good evening, sir. They say, yo, come over here, fine ass motherfucker. Come over here real quick. And I say, what's up? I say, what's up with y'all? It's me and my homie, and it's a girl and her homegirl in the passenger seat. We say, okay, this perfect scenario. You know what I mean? This is perfect. This is perfect. I'm in a foreign land. We meet 2 young local maidens. They're maidens. And they have respect for themselves in some sense. But they ask us, yo, can you open up this bottle of Jose Cuervo? We say, oh, I think it was Jose Cuervo. It was one of the bottles that had a twist cap, but the cap was thick, you know, like a big block.
Pause.
You know what I mean? They have those big block crystals, how they get all fancy with their fucking bullshit. And so I'm trying to open the bottle, and I can't open it. She asked me to open it. She's like, can you open this bottle for us, please? And I said, yeah, I can open the bottle for you, you know? I'm a man, you know? And so I start to try to open. I say, "Oh, a big homie right here got it. You know, just pass this to my big homie. Let me chop it up. I want to talk to you. I'll let him open it. I want to talk with you. You know what I mean? So I try to let him open it.
That's how you played it off.
You know, I try to buy some time. You know what I mean, to get him to.
You say here,
so that he can channel all of his inner strength and align with his chakras before he did this.
He's got to turn around and try.
And so he tried too, and then he had no luck either.
Jeez.
So my reaction was, after I saw my homie, he's like, yo, I can't open this bottle. He can't open this bottle. There's only you only have so much time. You know what I mean? You can't be there for like 30 seconds, like, and then be like, oh, I finally got it. You know what I mean? That's still kind of embarrassing, but I guess not as embarrassing as not being able to open it at all. But either way, I was like, oh, we can't open it. You know, so we'll see you guys. I just gave it to them and we walked away. And then fucking the club that we stood in line in, to down that little strip down yonder, outside of the parking garage, 2-3 lefts and a block away. They just happened to be in line right behind us to get into the club, and no words were spoken. So it was the worst time of my life.
Sounds like a horrible night.
Yeah, well,
you can't go, after you can't open the bottle, you can't go in the club. You gotta go home. You gotta take the homie home, and then you go home.
You know, it was a good experience.
And you guys can't talk during the drive.
I was humbled. I'm not ashamed.
And then when you drop them off, you say, "Yo,
no. We never spoke of this. We just never said anything.
When you dropped the homie
we both
off,
knew not to speak. We just
say,
like,
"Yo, homie."
We were in line and we saw them. We were like, we never seen these girls a day in our life. That never happened. I mean, it happened now, I guess, but yeah.
You guys just never spoke about it.
We never spoke about it.
No, you gotta take.
That's unspeakable acts. You don't speak about that day. You wait a week or two, and then you're smoking later, and you be like, "Hey, so what'd you think about?" And you would just both already start cracking up. You would both already know, yeah, we fucked up. We fucked up.
You gotta help me up, like, yo, you trying to go to the gym?
Yo, homie, let's go get our bodies right, because that can't happen again.
Let's go get some.
Let's go get some creatine.
Let's go get some of our strength back.
But yeah, man.
That would just make me say, yo,
I have no shame though, and embarrassment. Shit like that, I have no embarrassment about.
Man, I gotta start going out. Fuck it.
There's some shit that's happened. I'm certain shit. I'm not embarrassed. Fuck it, homie. Fuck it. I lived a long, crazy life. 22. Put a stamp on it.
Then you're 22. 22
in the cut. Sometimes I always think I'm like, damn, am I 24 or 23 or 22? I lose track of the time. But I like today, I looked at the year. I was like, yo, it's 2022.
Aztec calendar.
Yeah. There's a solar eclipse in a couple weeks. But
are we in retrograde right now?
Bro, we're not in shit. All right. I'm in grind mode. I'm in grind time. I'm in game time.
Game mode?
I'm in stealth mode.
You know, this is the time.
Now or never, homie.
Either you're going to swink.
What?
Either you're going to sink.
Hillary Swink? Hillary Swink?
You're going to sink or you're going to swim, homie, right now.
Sink or swim.
Especially at this time.
Either I'm a sink or
because
I'm
of
a
what's
swim.
going on with the whole recession.
Recession?
Oh,
recession?
Yep.
Recess was my favorite time of the day.
We're in some tough times. We're enduring some tough times.
You're in the time that you create. Time is an illusion.
We're in some tough times, internally, externally.
We're at an existential crisis.
The world is upside down, and we're in spiritual warfare.
Yeah.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah. Yeah, because now is the time for a change. You know what I mean?
I just want to get 8 hours of sleep. That's all I ask for.
Fuck 8 hours of sleep.
See?
I don't want to sleep. I want to work my ass off till I can sleep all day.
You got to get 8 hours.
Let me get like 5 at least.
8 hours is crucial.
I'll get 6 hours every day.
8 hours is crucial to the mind, to the body.
6 hours is good enough. 6 hours I could conquer the world.
I asked the shorty, I said, yo,
shorty.
I said, hey, do you get 8 hours of sleep? She says, I get 10.
Damn.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Y'all need to y'all need to play back that clip Kim Kardashian when she said that bitches don't want to work their ass off no more.
Who said that?
Kim Kardashian, famous porn star.
What's going on with Kim?
Fuck Kim Kardashian, bro.
She's going through a transformation.
Don't talk about it. I don't care. Don't talk about it. I don't want to hear it. We don't I don't condone. She's skinny now, right? I guess.
And nobody's saying anything.
I guess.
Oh, she worked out.
Nah, they just pulled the vacuum.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. You just gotta open the slit up a little bit, and they put the vacuum, and then they just kind of suck it out, and they say, "Tell me when to stop."
Tell me
it's
how
like
thin
Olive.
you
It's
want.
like Olive Garden. You know, they tell you when to stop.
Salad.
Yeah, it's like that.
Come on, Cammy.
She's been at
Better
the
than
garden
this,
too much.
man. Nah. Some people say she looks good. Some people say, yo, this is wild what we're watching. I don't know.
You know
I
what,
saw
man? Evil. Evil afoot. When I think of the Kardashian name, I think there's evil afoot.
Evil what?
There's evil afoot.
Spell it. What's the origin of this?
AFOOT. Afoot.
A foot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sound it out.
A foot?
Uh-huh.
Is that still in the English dictionary?
Of course. Webster, Nixon.
That's in the urban joint.
Bro, it's a foot. It's probably from English
foot?
descent. How much you want to bet? I bet you $5 is from the English descent.
A foot?
A foot?
That is from
You don't know.
that's from a foot is from Spain.
Spain.
Yeah.
North American, homie. Straight from the Americas, homie.
A foot and a wonder.
Real gang shit. That's some real American gang shit.
Sounds like an American
In
word.
preparation or progress, happening or beginning to happen. Plans are afoot.
What a trash word.
Hey.
What were we
Anyways,
saying?
evil is afoot with the Kardashian name. So I don't condone.
Oh, evil's a foot.
Evil is afoot.
Yeah, something's going on.
Yeah, see?
I
so you agree.
saw
Say you agree with evil is afoot.
I can't agree with that. But I did see a meme today that said, it was a
What?
post and it said,
What?
God damn, that's the anger you need to work on. This is in real time. Are you seeing the anger? You're very angry right now, and I think you need to.
What? Tell me what you were
What
saying.
did your
What were
therapist
you
used to
saying?
say?
My Hey. That's too much.
What was I saying?
Act over.
Edit. What was I saying?
I don't fucking know.
God. Oh no, the shit that I saw made me laugh. It said on Twitter, it said Shorty went in for a BBL and
Shorty went in for the BBL.
and they stole her kidney.
Oh my God. The dark web?
It said Shorty went in for a tummy tuck and whatever the fuck. What is it?
BBL.
BBL and they stole her kidney.
Damn. What is the main function?
It was a joke, but it was fucking funny.
Oh.
You had to be there.
Imagine you wake up. Would you ever get what if the only way, say somebody close to you needs a kidney, somebody you would die for, right? And they put you on a wait list. It's too long. You don't have the money to do it. It's too long, but you can afford
I think I seen this in a movie.
I don't know, but just humor me. So you find something on the dark web, and help is afoot, right? So you think, help is afoot on the dark web. So you can afford a little procedure in a little warehouse, right? And they say everything's cool. They send you the license. They say we're good guys, we're cool guys. We know kidneys, and we're good guys. We can help you out. And they say we could do the operation, right? Good kidney. Warranty. And
Warranty.
So would you take it?
Hell no, not from the dark web.
You wouldn't do a surgery off the dark web if somebody needed it.
Hell no.
Trained professional.
Couldn't be a kidney off a donkey or some shit. Oh yeah, we know.
Well, maybe
kidneys.
you get extra strength.
We know kidneys, all right.
What's the main function of a kidney? Their main job is to cleanse the blood of toxins and transform the waste into urine.
Oh yeah, I need a new kidney.
See, but so if you got a donkey kidney, you could probably carry a lot of piss.
Jackass.
You could probably carry a lot of pee around. They're bigger than you.
You get urine infection.
You get a UTI?
You get UTIs. Eh?
Oh fuck!
Jeez.
2 kidneys together fill 200 liters of fluid every 24 hours. What if you're Donkey Kidney got like 450. It's like getting a new chip for your computer. It's like you got more memory on your phone. It's like you're going from 1 terabyte to 2 terabytes.
No, it's not.
You could carry as much pee around as you want. You could hold it for long road trips.
Ain't no Donkey Kidney for me. Hell no.
Would you get a donkey's ass?
Pause. Oh.
I don't know. That's kind of like a BBO.
That's a BBL right there.
Bitches should just start getting donkey ass.
Women.
Oh, I gotta stop saying bitches. You're right. I fucked up. I disappointed the women. What do you think about the male feminist?
Male feminist.
They're
following the agenda.
The agenda. Okay. Tell me a little bit more about this agenda.
Oh, you want to get into this? They want men to be bitches. When were we supposed to say that? They want men to be women.
Jeez.
Or they want men to be less powerful than they could be if they knew how powerful they could be. That's the agenda that they're pushing.
So you think it's easier to control men when they think this way?
Yeah, well, that's of course.
So is the whole plot to be able to be more in control of people in general? But you're saying to get them...
I think so, but I don't know why they haven't... The agenda is out for men right now. There's something... There's always an agenda, so... I don't know what it is, but
there's evil.
It's out for men right now for some reason. Like men can't they can't say shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't just say that because I'm a man, but I don't be saying shit anyway.
No, I mean it's you can see it. You know what I mean?
Yes, so people, you know.
And I mean a big part of it right now in our like climate, I guess to say. Is that your word? Climate? It's like, you know, the whole abortion thing happened. So it's like...
Even that is wild.
You know what I mean? So it's like...
The fuck's going on out here?
So that gave... that, you know what I mean? In that aspect, you can't say... I mean, you can't really argue with the fact that, oh, like, this should be something that they should decide. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, because we don't know... You know what I mean? That should be some... But this is like a new thing, though. This is like a new thing, I think. Like, for a gender, like, you know what I mean? Between male and females, there has to be a decision. It's not political. You know what I mean? It turns in, it gets political because that's the system that we have. But, like, if we were, like, in a village, we would say, oh, leave this up to the women. You know what I mean? If we were in a village that hunted and gathered, we would say, if they had a problem with it, we said, as the men we'd gather, we'd say, leave that up to the long hairs.
The long hairs.
So, you know what I mean? So, we would say some shit like that. You know what I mean? It's not a matter. It gets political for some reason.
Because there's an agenda behind it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, I mean, it's so
because
obvious.
after that, I mean, as a man, you can't say anything about that. You know what I mean? Yeah. It silences you that even more. And because abortion? It is kind of truth. You know what I mean? It's somewhat of the truth that, I mean, the whole, like, you can't say, like, how it should be a woman's choice. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, it should be, I think.
You know what I mean? And it should be. And that's what I'm saying. This is a whole new thing. It's like it's something that's good for one specific type of person. You know what I mean? It's not political. This is nothing political about this. It's something that happens in nature. And so they need to figure this out for them because this is their reality. It's none of ours. You know what I mean? It's not something that's like, it's not like a fucking street traffic law. You know what I mean? There shouldn't be a law about it.
Oh, you're saying there shouldn't be a law about
exactly. Abortion? There shouldn't be a law about it. It should just be completely up to a woman. Yeah. It shouldn't even be in politics.
Yeah.
But like how you said, there's an agenda behind everything.
There's something crazy.
So they have to make it about politics. But it's like what I'm saying. Like if we were in a village, we would easily say, just that's up to them. You know what I mean? Because we don't have no idea what that is. We see it, but we don't know. We don't have the knowledge behind it. We don't fucking know what that's like. So whatever you guys say.
It's Wild Wild West, man.
Yeah, I guess so.
Shit is turning up. It's up. up.
Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up.
We live in some wild times. Some crazy times. If you sit back and you think about it, all the shit
It's
that's
tight though.
going on.
It's dope. I love being alive in 2022.
22. Yeah, but I mean, it's wild. Like,
I love it. I love how wild it is.
speak on that. Why do you love how fucking wild it is?
Because what a time to be alive. There's so much shit. You know what I mean? There's like virtual worlds. There's fucking crazy technology. There's shit like this. You can do shit like this. You can set shit like this up and put it onto a platform to millions of people. You can do all kinds of crazy, weird shit. There's people that like some shit that I want to get into. They stream in the metaverse. You know what I mean? There's like metaverse streams. People get together and they chill in the metaverse and they're streaming it. And that's fucking dope. I looked it up already. There's property you can buy in the metaverse right now. You can fucking buy like a place. You can buy like an island or some shit. And then when you go, you're in your little island, your little character.
Yeah, all the resources are dope.
Yeah,
but
everything.
I'm talking about humanity.
I think right now we have there's gonna be like a big decision made. There's gonna be like a big push for something.
Because we're just talking about people can't have abortions. Yeah. That's humanity.
Yeah, you're right.
Being still separated at its most now, at its most high now.
No, yeah, you're right.
So it's like, what the hell?
It's like segregation.
It's like
against women, a little bit. It's like crazy.
It's just like I don't know. It's wild. It's wild out here. I mean, all the resources are dope, but I mean, you got to do what you're gonna have to do.
You got to deal with this system that's in play right now. There's a crazy system in play, like, you know what I mean? And there's heads of these systems that, like, nobody fucking knows about. There's just, like, this weird game that's being played that's, like, under the radar. Like, people know about it, but somehow, like, nobody really knows.
There's, like, they're distracting us from something bigger that we don't know about.
I think typically, I mean, if history stays true to itself, it's usually because of war or, like, because we're doing something to somebody else. But I guess now we have the fear of like them inflicting harm upon us, coming after us. You know what I mean?
They said in Russia, is Russia going at war right now, right? They said in Russia, it could be Russia or China or whatever.
I think China and Syria is the big thing right now.
Well, one of them doesn't show any news that they're going to war.
Yeah, that's probably China.
So they're saying that the people like on the floors,
I don't fucking know shit.
They don't know that they're going to. They don't know all the details and shit. They're just like, I don't know what's going on. Something's
one of
going
these
on,
countries.
Yeah, we don't know what the hell's going on. Mm-hmm. It's either Germany or China or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I don't know,
but that's crazy.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
No, but I'm just showing. It just goes to show you that they do hide some shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, other countries manipulate
it's a hidden agenda.
Yeah,
something's going on, but we will
everybody else knows, but they're like, but they have to know. They have to know. I guess they have to know.
They have to know, but they're not going to see.
They don't know the full.
They're not going to see any of it on the news or anything. They don't.
Yeah.
It's going to be like just hearsay.
I hate the news.
The news is the worst.
If that's what you say, then what? Why wouldn't you believe that all of the news channels are pushing something?
What do you mean?
Like, if you just said what you said right now, that the government's pushing a certain agenda, that's why this certain things happen and blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
And why wouldn't you think that the TV companies, the networks that broadcast the news, why wouldn't you think that there's some type of secret affiliation between the government so that they can pour out certain information? You know, this is what we need people to be consuming, blah, blah, blah.
I'm sure there is.
To be able to keep them thinking in a certain way or something. You know, if
the media controls the masses.
It's always been that way. Since the ancient times, it's always been that way.
I was on Twitter and they're showing this.
Twitter.
They're showing a news anchor from Florida from the hurricane. He's a news reporter.
Yeah, Hurricane Ian.
You saw him?
No.
He says, if this picks up 10 more miles an hour, well, you're all gonna die.
Oh yeah, your kids are gonna die.
Your kids are gonna die.
Yeah. And that's
you won't survive this.
And that's that.
And that's that.
yeah.
And he goes, look at this idiot, the guy that's standing on the beach.
Oh my god! Did you see the fucking?
I'm like, that's what you guys are putting out.
He's telling is he spitting facts?
But you're gonna die.
Being transparent?
Your kids
is it
are
off
gonna
script?
die. I don't want to know that shit.
He's probably telling you, yo, get the fuck out of here.
Where the fuck are they gonna go?
Drive far away. Don't matter where you go.
The fucking roads are flooded.
Get away from here.
Yeah, easier said
Any
than
way you
done.
can.
He's just being an asshole. That's an asshole move.
Did you see the senator from Louisiana?
Mm-mm.
He said he was like, it was a commercial that said, yo, because I think an election year is coming up for them, right? This is like election year for like the small things, right?
I don't know.
Anyways, so he goes, oh, this is the most #1 crime state in the country, this and that, #1 crime city in the country. It shouldn't be like this. Moms shouldn't have to be looking over their shoulders while they pump gas and blah, blah, blah. He goes, and they want to defund the police. I stand with the police. He goes, I stand with them. Oh, I'm going to always stand with the police. He goes, so the next time you're in trouble, call a crackhead. He goes, they want to defund the police if you guys believe in the criminals. He goes, I believe in the police. I don't believe in the criminals. So if you want to defund the police, the next time you need help, call a crackhead. I was like,
he missed the whole fucking
God.
point. Fuck, how are these people in that position?
That shit was pretty hilarious.
That's funny though.
Can't believe it. I can believe it actually.
I could believe anything now that he's like, yo.
I don't know what to believe. I'm lost in a reality that's not my own.
This world's upside down.
The world is upside down. My world's upright.
I step back and I look at the world and I'm like,
my world is.
I say to myself, man,
my world's upright. My world's upright.
Upright?
My world's upright.
Your world's a foot.
I live on a foot.
You live on a foot up the upright.
I look like a foot. I stink like a foot. I sound like a foot.
Damn.
You ever got a foot job?
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel about it?
Come on, man.
Did you incite it, or did she just go for it?
Nah.
You incited it?
I remember this well. I remember this like yesterday.
Tell us the foot job story.
Come on, man.
Well, come on.
It was something
You remember yesterday?
She put me onto it.
So she went for it.
Yeah,
You didn't pressure her into. You didn't say, "Yo, bust them feet out."
Nah,
She said, "Here's my feet."
It was 4:20. We were smoking at the park.
Oh my god! It happened at a park.
It happened in a vehicle.
Okay, there you go.
So we're at the park. We're smoking.
Mm-hmm. Park.
We go back into the whip. I go up a little mountain.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of scary because
Fear.
I was like on a hill, so the car was tilted. You know what I mean? Like I had to put the.
You were parked unsafe.
I had to put the, because we're on a hill on a mountain. I had to put
so you risked your life.
I had to put the emergency brake
for
on.
a foot job.
We're going in the back, and she's ready. She's waiting for me to go to Pound Town.
Jesus.
So I'm getting undressed, and
you think if we rock too hard, we might fall to our death? Okay, keep going.
Yeah. So I'm getting ready, and she starts performing the job, and then I'm like, yo. She's like,
well, you never had this?
You never had this before?
You never been put on for this?
I said, no.
So now for you, is that something that's on the menu now for you? Like,
I won't say no to it.
But like, if you, so you wouldn't entice it?
Nah,
like you'll bust them toes out.
It's not something that I gotta have this.
Bust that oil out, bust them toes out. Get to work.
Nah,
no,
it's not like that. It's just it was in the moment.
Okay, in the moment's cool.
But it's always nice to experience things at least once.
I never had that, I don't think.
Yeah,
but I'm young and I have a long life to live, so maybe it's in my future.
I'm sure it is. I'll pray for you, young man. You have to have positive thoughts. And positive things will happen.
You are what you think. You think about that?
You are what you think. I hate that.
Whatever then. Why? What do you hate about it? Hate is strong. Too strong.
I think that's just a double-edged sword on that one.
Okay. Keep going.
I think it's flawed.
Okay. A little redundant, but keep going.
There's a foot. There's a foot that.
Come on.
You are what you think.
Okay, you hate it, and this is the reason why.
You are what you think. Fuck. Why do I think this?
You don't think that? You don't think that?
Questioning why the way you
don't think
is
that like
nuts.
You don't think that like if you continue to think you're something,
you'll become it.
That you can like
manifest it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that, but I mean, like,
you are what you say you are. A superstar. So have no fear.
I don't know. I just feel like it's so like definite when you say that. And sometimes bad thoughts, because you're human, bad thoughts arise, and sometimes you have bad days. It doesn't necessarily mean that's who you are.
Yeah.
So like
you're right.
One day you have a bad day, and you're like, fuck, you fucking, you fucked up somebody's job or something. And you're like, fuck, I feel shitty. Am I a shitty person?
Yeah.
Because, and then you're like, damn, I'm a shitty person. And because you're thinking that, does that make you a shitty person? Because you think that one day because some shit happened? So it's like, yeah. And then you start believing that shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, because of what they say. And it's like, nah.
Start believing in that shit and the stigmas and everything.
Fucking.
Start being down on yourself.
I am a bad person because I'm thinking it now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, get that out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely there's always room to feel. Like, you can always feel an emotion. Like, it's okay to be any emotion that you are. I think when we were talking, like how we talk about like emotional intelligence, like, I think that. What do you think? So like, it's okay to feel some shit. Like how you were saying that's a double-edged sword, because if you think bad thoughts, that you can become those bad thoughts, and then that's a vicious cycle.
Some person can have bad thoughts and they're praying that these thoughts go away.
Yeah.
Does that mean that they're?
But that's why you have to let yourself feel these types of things. But there's certain ways to let it out. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. But you have to allow yourself to cry or be vulnerable or feel anxious or fear or, you know what I mean? Anger. You have to be able to feel all these things. You know what I mean? You have to get an understanding of how they make you feel so that you can manipulate it to your fucking well-being, or you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You can manipulate it to your advantage.
Yeah. I have a quote. Good quote.
Who? From who? Who is this quote from?
The feeling that cannot find its The feeling that cannot find its expression in tears will cause other organs to weep.
The feelings. Say that one more time, very slowly.
The feeling that cannot find its expression.
The feeling that cannot find its expression
in tears.
In tears.
Will cause other organs to weep.
Yeah.
So it
depletes your energy.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you can't allow yourself to feel certain emotions, real emotions, intense emotions, and let them out, and just let them out, period.
You get sick.
Yeah. It depletes your energy from everything else. Takes away from everything. Yeah.
What is crazy is the mind-body connection. Like, you think that it's not real, like, because you think you're all like, it's not connected, because you think that you're all mind. You know what I'm saying? You start to think you're separate from your body.
Yeah,
sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's like, the mind has a real powerful impact on the body, which is crazy. Like, just the whole thought of it.
Yeah. You can physically feel something because of an emotion. Your body will react in a certain way and make you feel physical pain because of an emotion.
Yeah. That's wild.
That's how powerful your body is. And that's how important
your mind is.
That's how important it is to take care of that shit.
Of your mind.
Yeah.
Mind, body.
Mind, body, and soul.
Mind, body connection.
You know what I mean?
Let's get into some rapid questions I'm going to ask you for.
You're going to ask me some?
Yeah, personality test. See what kind of mind you have.
Okay. Some rapid fire.
Just some questions. Yeah.
Okay. These are just random?
Yeah, just off top.
And I'm going to... Do I have to ask you one back?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. All right. Let's see your question.
Okay.
What's your question? Let me see.
You're getting off work. Long day.
Long day.
You stop to get a drink. You have two.
I had 2 drinks.
Yeah, but you had a light lunch. So you're kind of feeling buzzed.
Fish. I had a fish taco.
And you're feeling kind of buzzed, right? So like, yo, I'm about to dip out, go home. You get in the car. Mm-hmm. As you're leaving, you see a lady get mugged.
Fuck.
Right in front of you.
Lady.
You see it. You see it happen. You're in your car. She gets mugged. Mm-hmm. The dude steals her purse, and he runs in front of your car. You have a decision to make.
My car's on?
Your car's on. You're in the car.
I'm in drive?
You're like stop at a stop sign. And it's happening on the sidewalk to your left. And the guy, when he takes the purse, he runs to get to the other side of the street, and he has to cross your car. So you can run him over. What I'm saying. So
I can either run him over,
or chase him,
or throw the bitch in park,
or follow him,
get out and chase that motherfucker.
Yeah, but keep in mind you've been drinking.
I'm faded.
You're buzzing because you had late lunch.
Because I only had a fish taco, and I had 2 trash cans at the bar.
Damn.
So I'm feeling it a little bit. I really shouldn't even be driving.
You shouldn't be driving at all.
Let alone chasing a mugger.
Yeah, if you put the car in park and they're going to say, well, why were you driving? Have you been drinking today, sir? Or if you run them over, they're going to say...
Fuck that bitch.
Damn.
Fuck her. She's going to have to learn. This is the real world.
Oh, shit.
I'm on probation. I can't put myself in that situation. Fuck it. What if I'm on probation? I can't do that.
That happened to me. I said the same thing. I said, fuck her.
You didn't chase him?
No. I was drinking. I had been drinking.
I actually meant the other. I would totally do the other thing. I was just joking.
Yeah, right.
I would be the hero of the day.
I had pushed the gas a little bit, and I said, no, I don't do it.
Run him over.
Yeah, run him over.
And then the lady look at you like, what the fuck?
I said, it's not your battle.
What the? It is her battle.
No, to myself. This ain't my battle. So, yo, this ain't your battle. Just go home. Call it a night. Pretend like you didn't see.
You got kids.
I have kids. Yeah, I gotta go home.
I guess it's different when you have kids. Those decisions are hard to make, and you're not wrong for.
When you have kids, no, you
make.
just go home.
Yeah,
Okay. This is her battle. She has to fight.
that's fucked up. She probably didn't have much. Hopefully,
I hate when they put you in tough situations like that, though.
who's they?
The uni.
The universe.
Yeah.
The uni.
The
That's a
uni.
good name.
Want me to be the hero? Giving me a chance to be the hero when I'm intoxicated? Come on, man.
That's a challenge I'm up for.
Pick somebody else. Not the right man for the job.
Damn.
That's funny.
Okay, here's my question. Is it okay?
Okay.
Have you,
Oh, no.
or have you heard,
Oh, no.
or have you been there and maybe heard a noise like have you? Is it okay to masturbate at work?
To masturbate at work.
Mm-hmm. You're in the stall. So you're on your lunch break. They're staggered, so you're on break.
Like,
You go in
severance.
there. You might be in the restroom. Scroll. Just decide to.
Masturbation at work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I saw it on Twitter. What if you go in and you hear somebody?
Oh, if you hear somebody.
What if you went in and you heard somebody beating their shit in the restroom?
In the stall?
In the stall. Going crazy. He has headphones, but the volume's too loud.
It's too loud, so you can't hear.
So you can
how
still
loud
kind of
he is.
hear it, but it's kind of like, has that like radio effect.
I think I'm just walking.
You're just gonna walk out?
I'm going to the next
Are you
restroom.
traumatized? Are you traumatized?
I think I'll humanize it.
You say, oh, he just wanted to rub one out.
I'm like, I'll be like, yo, what the fuck? You could have picked a different spot. What the fuck, man? But I guess he had to get one out. But fuck, I gotta go to another restroom. And then you can't talk about it. So you just gotta put it. You gotta just say fuck.
You
I
don't.
guess,
So you
I
don't
guess
say
that
on
happened.
lunch break. You don't tell your homie, yo, somebody
Hell
was beating
no.
their shit in a restroom.
Hell no. That's something you don't share.
Somebody, I used to work at a call center, and somebody got caught in the stairway getting some fellatio in the stairwell.
At the call center?
Mm-hmm. Call centers are for sluts.
Oh my gosh. Don't say that.
Everybody's a slut at a call center. Big time. Everybody's a slut at a call center.
Oh my god.
Everybody's a slut at a call center.
Damn, he doubled down, tripled down.
Bro, it's facts. It's like high school. So at least the call centers that I worked in coming up, it was so weird. It's such a weird environment.
Yeah, it is.
It's so weird. And now I'm a bunch of grown men, so those things doesn't happen. You know,
That's weird.
nobody gets caught.
It was weird. I used to work
Fellatio.
at a call center. It was like high school.
It's weird. Serving is the same thing. Serving is like high school. If you've ever served, you know, it's like high school.
Yeah.
This person fucked this person.
Everybody fucks each other.
Everybody's fucking.
Everybody goes
and I wanna
crazy.
Fuck you.
Can't wait to smash.
Can't wait to fuck you.
After work, I'm gonna fuck you. Oh shit!
Yeah.
There's a thing on that. It's a
Like
term.
a study?
It's a term.
Like being like sexually attracted to people that you're around a lot.
Yeah, they become
Yeah,
naturally
yeah.
attracted
Yeah, of course.
to you. Yeah.
Natural selection.
You spend so much time with them that they become attracted to you.
You just want to fuck them.
Yeah,
That's okay.
you see them every day, and they.
You think in the village, everybody was fucking everybody? In the village times. No, everybody had their one woman, right? Or was everybody fucking everybody?
I don't know. The forest is awfully big. They can.
No, but usually people would stick within their own tribes, you know. Usually if they saw anybody else, it was like a scare. Like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. No, I'm saying to be creeping with some other shorty in the tribe, in your own tribe. You can go hunting with her.
She's not allowed to hunt. She better not touch that spear.
You could teach her how to hunt, how to shoot an arrow, but you could do
shamed.
it. You could do it.
I'll be stoned.
But you could do it. You could do it way over there, 2 miles away. You know, we gotta go way far in the fields for this one.
Dude, better not
in the
fucking,
meadows.
You better not fucking tell nobody I taught you this shit.
I'll teach you how to fuck today.
Oh man, I was talking about like throwing spears, but okay.
There was a spear in her.
Fuck.
Think we should end it on that note.
I don't know if I talked about it, but the book I'm reading right now, Tuesdays with Maury, he's a dying professor, and he's like, well, I'm dying, so I just want, in these months of these last time that I have, I just want people to come to me and ask me shit, study me, ask me questions, ask a dying man questions.
Well, I think I read this one.
Tuesdays with Maury.
Yeah,
his name's Mitch Album. Yeah. And one of his old students goes every Tuesday and fucks with him and shit. And chills with him. So.
And what tunes can people?
Yeah. So that's a good book recommendation. Tuesdays with Maury, Mitch Album. The tune I'm fucking with right now is by the Creedence Clearwater Revival. Creedence Clearwater Revival. Have you ever seen the rain? That's been my jam right now, bro. It's been my fucking jam, bro. I work, you know. I've been having a lot of downtime at work, so the other day I was like, I'm gonna go just sweep off the sidewalk because it gives me a chance to walk around. And it was a nice day. It was cloudy, but the sun was, you know how easy does it with the sunsets. It was all purple and gold and shit. So I'm out there sweeping, listening to the song. You know, I got it on. I'm hitting the wax pen, chilling, feeling good.
You're hitting the high notes.
I'm hitting, you know what I mean? I'm very stable wavelength, whatever. But then it started to rain. Like it literally started to. The sun was out.
It rained on your parade.
And the song says, "Have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Coming down on a sunny day." Have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day?
And you saw it. You were like, yes.
And I was like, I have. It's right here. Fucking shit.
You're like, yes, I do.
It's like the rain dance.
Here it is.
Maybe me sweeping. Maybe because I'm Indian and I'm Hopi, and I was doing the movement of the dance.
That's what it was.
Fuck. And it started to rain. Maybe that's the movement that they do.
That is. You were in tune.
Yeah, I made it rain.
That's
but
good.
Anyways, yeah, that's my
peep that joint.
That's my tune recommendation.
I don't think
when
I
it comes to shows or movies or whatever the fuck, honestly, I say go watch a short film called inside of him being kind of like that Shia LaBeouf interview kind of going crazy right now. I say go watch his indie films, Honey Boy and American Honey, and yes, those are my those are really good.
My Shia?
Those are really good back to back. If you recently just watched his interview, I know that spoke to a lot of people. Spoke to me, spoke to us. We watched it together. I would say go watch his indie shit, American Honey and Honey Boy, two really, really, really put together films by the mind of Shia LaBeouf. So
I would say watch the Dahmer joint.
Yeah. The Dahmer and the keeping up with the Games of Thrones, even though next episode it might be 30 years in the future. Try to see if we can keep up.
You have to watch Blackbird on Apple TV.
Blackbird. Succession. Severance. Succession. These are all shows, you know, these are all things. This book, this music, these shows, these movies, something you could just, you know, roll a little breezy to, and just,
all fire shows.
Just chill back, smoke a little joint, or just indulge yourself in the greatness of it, and maybe, you know, get some insight. So, I'm gonna take us out, man, with a little bit of music. Shout out to the homie Cash Money, man. Making some noise right now, doing good things, doing big things, releasing a lot of shit.
Okay.
I'm proud. I hope he, stays consistent. This is Talk My Shit. The music video's out now. Young Cash Money, Cash with a $, man. So go fuck with the homie, man. This is this shit right here. This video goes crazy. Shout out to Honey Bun who shot this video too.
What you gonna do?
Youngest turn
I'm in the
Phoenix.
whip, yeah. Rolling gas on the E-way. Going fast, do the dash on the freeway. My life a movie, flick me up when I walk through. Behind the scenes when I'm plotting on the next fool. I'll be damned if a nigga try to stop me. You see the plain Jane rolling, no TikToking. I'm feeling sick, I don't know, I just threw a fit. Designer all up on me, it be my element. Yeah, they know me from the east to the west. Posted in the south when my demons fuck the rest. Y'all be shooting at the flow and you still miss. I be shooting at your dome, never for the chest. Making plays, making guala all I ever do. And if ain't a money sign, what you gon' do? You like to add money, but I like to multiply it. You had a bad honey, but the bitch can't be quiet. You like to play games.